Hello everyone, myself Gagandeep, student of NMIT Global Campus Auckland. In this tutorial, I am going to show you how to create a database for our application. For our application, we are going to create a relation database, which is a collection of data items. And data items are collected as a set of tables from which we can access the data. So I am going to use the RDS service of the AWS for that. In the RDS service, we are going to create an instance for that. So we need to select a MySQL engine because it offers a flexibility to easily scale computer sources or storage capacity. So we need to select this one. Here I am going to select development and test plan for the purpose of my database. I'm going to select micro because I'm going to select the development plan for this. That's why here in the multi-agent deployment I'm clicking on yes because I want it to be a failover of that instance. So for the storage type I'm proceeding with the general purpose. Here for the identifier we can write the name which we have to provide to our instance and give the credentials to that will be required to connect with our instance. So we need to provide the credentials. So we also need to remember this credential because we have to connect this instance from our MySQL workbench. And for the security purpose I'm not going to create any new VPC virtual private cloud for this, so I'm going with the default one and creating a new security group for that. In the database name I'm giving the database DynoStoreDB, and rest of the things can be defaulted. If you want to change you can change as well, but I'm leaving it with the default one. So when we will create, then we have to check the security group, and in the security group we need to change the IP because we have to give our PC's public IP so it can be easily connected. This instance can be easily connected. So here I have a instance that is available. So we'll copy this endpoint from here and paste it in the MySQL workbench. In the database we have to manage the connection, and here we have to provide a new connection. So in the host name we need to copy that string. Make sure your port number should not be there because it's already given, and give the credential that we have given. And we'll fill the password for that. I've already created this connection, so after that you need to connect it to your database. So here we are going to connect with the database. So in the database you should have nothing when you will open that database, but I have because I have already run the script. So you need to run the script. So when you will run the script you have to uncomment first two lines because we have to drop the database that is already existing in this. After running the script you will see that you have this much of tables here, and in the tables you need to provide some changes in the products. In the URL you have to change this URL from the local host to the S3 URLs where you have saved your images of your products. So now we need to create a replica of that instance because we need to become it highly available. So we create a read replica, so whenever our instance gonna off, so this replica will work at that time. So you can also select another region for that where you want to create a replica, and I am going to select another availability zone, and after that you can create this replica. When you will create this replica, after some time when it will become available, so with the same procedure you will copy the endpoint and paste it in your MySQL workbench. Then you will see that all the things that shown in your original database should be here. So after creating the replica, you will need to go to your application and make some changes in your web config file. In the web config file, you have to make the changes in your connection string, because you have already changed your database. So you have to give the URL of your uh, instance that you have created, and give the credential to connect with your instance. So you also need to add one more connection string, because we have already created a replica. So we have to give the credential for that replica as well. We have to make a changes in the default aspx.cs file as well, because we are going to change this string, and adding this replica with this, so it will pull the messages from the database, and it will also take the load of the primary database. And after this you need to build the solution for that, and browse this file over on the browser. So on the browser you will see that you have entered into your account. So to check that your database is working or not, you have to create a user over there. When you will create the user, you will see that this user should be in your database. So when you will create this user, you will see that it should be exist in your database. After creating this user, you have to check that your user has been we are going to create a user. After creating this user, we will check in our database. Yes, our user has been created. Now we will see in our database that our user is there or not. We have created a user with the name of 1. Yes, user is there, that means our database is working. Now to check that our replica is working or not, we need to reboot our original primary database. So at that time we will check that with the failover it's working or not. So we will create one more. With the name of 2. So if it will be there, so our replica will work. it should be now exist in the replica. Our user has been created, so now we have to check from a replica. We'll see in the users we should have with the name of 2. Yes, it's there, that means our replica is working. So we have successfully completed our lab. So thank you for watching my video, and please give me a valuable feedback. Thank you very much. I hope you understand this lab very so thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much.